doesn't love puppy kisses? That's what I'm after. Yeah. I am here to find a protection dog.
Work out of town a lot, and one night I got a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning from my wife saying that the alarm's going off, don't know if anyone's in the house, what do I do? And that got me thinking that we needed more than maybe just an alarm system in the house. I did some research and we decided to plan a visit with David.
Hello, I am David Harris, owner and master trainer for Protection Dog Sales, and these are my students.
So no, this has all been very, very exciting, and it's even more exciting because I feel like I get to learn about the whole process from the beginning on.
Over. Sit.
We're the largest provider of home-raised personal protection dogs in the world.
Sit.
I've been training dogs my entire life. Went to Oklahoma State University and studied animal science there, and then moved on to West Virginia Canine College, which is a trade school for dog trainers. And before I graduated, I was hired as an instructor and spent 2 years there perfecting my craft. In the last 30 years of developing personal protection dogs, that there is no can't. You can have it all. It just takes proper breeding, proper early development, and proper training.
We start with puppies like this.
We planned these breedings well in advance of the breedings. We looked at the parents, we looked at the grandparents. In most cases, we actually know the parents of your dogs, the grandparents, and the great-grandparents. We've had our hands on them. We've worked with these dogs. We start training these puppies at weaning. When these puppies are 6 weeks old and they're separated from their mother, they start training that day.
We start taking them for hikes out into the woods, hikes out into the fields, over very easy and safe obstacles according to their age, and start teaching them to focus to a handler versus looking at mom for the food all the time. And it kind of switches from I'm being fed to I have to work to eat a little bit.
The secret to the success of our program is early training and development.
Sit, down, over.
Our puppies are raised in foster homes. They're not raised in kennels, so they grow up having the benefits of living in a home with small pets and cats and children and noise and all of the, hubbub and travel that goes into, a normal daily life.
Yeah, it really is like a foster home. I keep them from when they leave their moms until they're almost adults.
Because it's a family affair. Different people in the family take it out, bring it in, do things with it, play with it.
Well, these dogs are trained to be more than just protection dogs. They're not just personal protection dogs, they're family protection dogs. And they know how to protect a family and to act around a family because we train them with kids and other animals and all sorts of people and strangers that they know what's a danger and what's not.
While the puppies are in foster care, they're coming to the kennel for private instructions on a regular basis.
Today we're going to do a puppy bite work class. We start our puppies very young, and this is where we introduce them to their bite work to help them build confidence and socialization. When these puppies are born, they're a clean slate. Every day that goes by, they learn more. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So we really want to direct what they're learning towards the good. We want to expose them to lots of noises and excitement and happenings while they're still a clean slate so that they know that it's okay to bark, that it's okay to be bold, that it's okay to be confident. The puppies are a little bit unsure. Their instinct that they're born with tells them that if it's moving, bite it, grab it, hold it. But they're a little bit unsure. So it's our job to guide them, praise them, reward them, and help them know that what they're doing is right. We're teaching them that it's okay to engage with the person, to be touched and still continue biting. That's it, good puppy, yes.
What does it mean for a dog to have courage? And a really important part of what we do here at Protection Dog Sales is we raise our dogs in such a way that the dog's early development, the character of the dog, the heart of the dog, the soul of the dog is developed in such a way that these dogs are never hurt as puppies. Their character grows up to believe they are 10 foot tall and bulletproof. A normal dog doesn't get that early handling, that early socialization, that early training that allows him to have the courage to stand up to a full-grown man. What we want to demonstrate today is the instinct called fighting drive. Super important in these young dogs that they have the desire to engage a threat. A lot of people are concerned that we're forcing these dogs to be aggressive. It's not true. This is a very natural instinct. When we talk about dogs being naturally protective, it starts with fighting drive. And he's friendly, he's sociable, he's happy, he loves people, he sees people, he gets excited to see people. But when he sees a perceived threat, he wants to engage the helper. He wants to engage that threat, and you see that very well. The dog has that instinct, the desire, he wants to protect. One of the really important things to understand about a personal protection dog is they have to have a high level of confidence. So when you watch a puppy like Quan, he's an 11-week-old Rottweiler puppy, one of the things you'll see with him is he's not afraid to make a mistake. Traditional obedience training puts a lot of pressure on puppies to do everything perfect. We're not concerned about doing everything perfect. What we're concerned about is, does he have a good attitude? Are you smart? Bark, bark. Is he willing? Is he trying? Is he happy? So these character traits are as important as obedience traits. We don't just train obedience, we train character, willingness to please, great attitude, confidence, the focus that this puppy has at 11 weeks. This is a lifelong character trait that we're instilling in this puppy. That's it. Are you smart? Bark. We teach hand signals at a very early age, and this allows us to have advanced communication with this dog. That's it. Good. Yep. Weeks old.
I can tell you right now that this dog is smarter than any puppy I've ever owned, and I've owned a lot of puppies. I have spent thousands upon thousands on show dogs that didn't have a mind. They didn't know how to sit. They didn't know how to come. They didn't want to be with the family. They just wanted to run off and do whatever they wanted.
Touch. Sit. Shake. Good. After the young dogs have graduated from the foster program, they're assigned an individual instructor to take them forward with their education. Okay, so this is Josie. She's 8 months old. Josie has been raised in a foster home through our program, and now she has graduated to come and stay with our master trainers here at the resort to finish the training.
Hands up, go. Good boy. Sit. Yes. Oh, down. Good. Come. Heel. Good. Good boy. Hands up. Sit. Enzo, heel. Good. Sit. Good. Down. Roll over. Boy.
Hi, Guy. Hi, hello. Here today from Encinitas, California, which is in North County, San Diego. My age now, early 60s. To have a protection dog, to have someone, an extra set of ears and eyes in the house and around the area, made sense to me.
We want our dogs to deter you being a victim. We know with other forms of security, a gun, there's an intrinsic danger in that gun. It can be mishandled, it can be abused. With a dog, these situations can't be turned against you. The dog can't be turned against you. You can't be made to attack someone for no reason. There's just a lot of safety that comes with this form of personal protection.
About 6 or 7 years ago, I was a kennel master here at one of our facilities, and I had my dog, Belgian de Viren, which was a family dog. He was a fun dog. He was trained in protection. I was coming back late one evening. I ignored some warning signs that my dog had given me. Unknowingly, walking down the steps, I engaged 2 guys down there. Very hopeless looking outcome. A very scary situation to go through, but it was a wonderful thing to have my own personal protection dog save me. Bottom line is, I didn't have to tell him anything. I couldn't tell him anything. I was on the floor. He saved me. While we are obviously reenacting this situation, I want to point out that this is a testimonial to what any one of our dogs trained can do for you or your family or your loved ones at any given moment.
He would absolutely put his life in front of it. And just point blank, you're getting ready to mess up. This dog will protect the house on my command. Or if he feels it's necessary on his own, he'll do it. And he will do it well.
Dion here is a professional MMA fighter. It's safe to say that you're pretty used to scrappy situations, right?
Yeah, that's my lifestyle.
Been there with some big guys. You've been part of numerous security agencies. You've bar bounced. You've been around. You've been in street brawls, you know. And I want to get an absolutely no-nonsense assessment on what a 72-pound German Shepherd's going to do with my big friend here.
Well, as soon as he locked on, the strength of that dog in his jaws was more than I've ever felt, ever.
You can let go of that bar anytime you want. Zed, here. Good boy, good job.
As I've been in a lot of street fights, along with fighting in the cage, along with training people, when it comes to whether a dog or having somebody with a knife or even a gun in front of me, I think I'd rather have somebody with a gun or a knife in front of me than somebody with a dog. There's nothing you can do with a dog. That dog is trained to attack you, and there's no shaking it.
We want our dogs to be like the Chuck Norris of the dog world. They're not afraid of anything. They're not starting fights, but they're capable of finishing them. All right, we're just taking a beautiful stroll out here in the park today, and we're thinking about what it would be like to be able to feel safe in this environment, to be able to come out here and enjoy nature and walk through this environment and not have to worry about what would happen if there's a bad guy over here or someone casing the situation over here. A personal protection dog is a deterrent. We want to make sure that your dog is visible, that he can go with you into every public environment, that he doesn't have to be locked away.
We didn't think we could find a protection dog and a family pet in one package.
We were thinking police dog, military dog.
Those dogs bite first, ask questions later.
We have a granddaughter that lives with us, and we wanted a dog that she could grow up with and be part of the family.
Our dogs are a member of your family. They're friends with your friends. They're friends with your children. They're buddies. They're part of your everyday life.
Well, I mean, you know, if you look at Truman, I mean, he's all black with yellow eyes. So, I mean, that's what I like more than anything is the look. Is like you see that dog, it is going to intimidate you a little bit, you know? But when you get to get up to him, he'll lick you to death. You know what I mean? He's just that kind of a dog. But, you know, if need be, if something was to happen to one of the kids or to me, he'd be on. You know what I mean?
It's an interesting thing to sit there and watch where I can leave him in the lumber department and walk off and go do what I want to do and come back and he's still where he's supposed to be, but yet playing with kids.
Family dogs first, protection dogs, I would say, second.
We hope that you never, ever, ever have to use your personal protection dog. We hope that as you go out, the bad guys see that you're prepared. He sees that this dog is on duty, that this dog is vigilant, he's here by your side, and he just doesn't pick you as a victim.
He can be played with by anybody. But on the same time, if somebody tries to steal or rob or hurt somebody, he's going to react to it.
And the dog simply got your back.
The idea of having a companion, family member, someone who had the temperament to be able to join me in the family and daily activities and be available to help is what made all the difference and what brought me here. The puppies being raised in foster homes and adding that whole social experience so early in their life and early in their upbringing, really before the protection phase, is what sold me on the program here.
Well, we're about creating four-legged friends for a lifetime.
They feel like my own dog, and it's really hard to let them go, but I know that they're going to somebody that really wants them and needs them in their life.
The biggest compliment we get is the fact that the dog becomes a family member so quickly.
Of the ability of this dog and what he's brought to me and my family, it's more than an investment that's worth the money.
You know, I'm going to have a buddy that's going to be there for me, you know, just like I hope to be there for it. There's just something about dogs.
She just fits right in with the family.